Star Wars fans are losing it over the new show Resistance. Fire up your hyperdrives because the first trailer for Star Wars Resistance dropped this week and it gave us a good idea of what to expect from Disney's newest animated series from a galaxy far, far away. The new trailer for the series highlights that Star Wars Resistance will be about a young pilot who was recruited by Resistance forces as a spy. It will feature a ton of new faces, but we'll also see old favorites like Poe Dameron and Captain Phasma, voiced by Oscar Isaac and Gwendolyn Christie, respectively, and of course, BB-8. And as was previously announced, the series takes place in the 30 years between Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens, the same unexplored time frame as Jon Favreau's upcoming live-action Star Wars, but with Resistance taking place before The Force Awakens and Favreau's series taking place after Return of the Jedi. So what can we learn from this trailer? First off, much like Clone Wars and Rebels, Resistance is CG animated, now with cell shading, and I love cell shading, that gives it a light anime look that reminds us a lot of The Legend of Korra, with a few hints of the 80s anime series Robotech. But like all things Star Wars recently, it didn't take long for the internet to weigh in, and the reactions were more split than Supreme Leader Snoke after getting on Kylo Ren's bad side. Oh. First up, the good. While the art style is certainly new for the Star Wars universe, a lot of fans absolutely love the new look. Taking to the Twitters, fans like @KenobiDami tweeted, "It's so damn gorgeous!" And @Admiral Jello said, "The art style is different than what we're used to, but more importantly, it's good. Ships look great and characters' faces seem expressive." @Paragon Postcard was also on board the Resistance love train, tweeting, "Other than the obvious, gratifying continuations of Rebels arcs, what Star Wars Resistance has me most excited for is a space for pro-sequel era fans to enjoy themselves. We as a group have had to put up with so much hate, and this will be a nice escape/expansion of that timeline. But like the Force, with the light, must come the dark." Reddit user Lord Vitiati, whatever, posted a disappointed, "They went full kids show this time. And @BT Reading tweeted a very sensible, "I'm going to resist watching anything Star Wars ever again." And unfortunately, it doesn't stop there. @IamCloutier went the simple route, saying, "Star Wars Resistance, what the f*** is this?" Twitter user RedShadow113 was also worked up about this, tweeting, "Dude, that show looks horrible. I don't understand how Disney turned Star Wars into a complete pile of garbage, but I shouldn't be surprised. Disney doesn't realize Star Wars universe is a dark fairy tale. Yes, a dark fairy tale where a rabbit-eared buffoon steps in poop." Oh. That tracks. And there you have it. As it goes with Star Wars on the internet, people's opinions are more scattered than the plot of The Phantom Menace. I mean, if Darth Sidious wanted Queen Amidala to sign the treaty to make the blockade legal, then why did he try to kill her? And would a treaty signed under duress even stand up to scrutiny in the Galactic Senate? Right?
Right.
Yeah. I mean, now, we normally don't like to editorialize on this show, but we think it's worth pointing out that this is a cartoon for kids that will be airing on the Disney Channel. And @DarthHockey said it best, "It's okay if Star Wars Resistance doesn't look like your kind of show. It's even okay to point that out, but please know you look like a massive idiot when you mention that this show airing on the Disney Channel looks like it's for kids." To which we say, thank you, DarthHockey. For fans that love their Star Wars with a heaping help of angst, Favreau's live-action series and the final season of Clone Wars will most likely be getting a darker, grittier take on the franchise that those fans are looking for. But Resistance looks like it'll be a fun show for parents to watch with their young Padawans, and that is also completely okay. Also, this is just the first look at the new series, and the tone of the show can change with future seasons. We think Reddit user TapeLeg summed it up pretty well when they posted, "Clone Wars Season 1. Jar Jar cures cancer and Ahsoka learns how to be a friend while babysitting a little hut. Clone Wars Season 5. Holy shit, everything is on fire and everyone is fighting and has deep internal conflicts and it is amazing. Rebels Season 1. Zeb and Ezra go out to buy fruit but find the power of friendship instead. Also, Lando has funny expanding pigs. Rebels Season 4. Holy shit, everything is on fire and crazy Force shit is happening and there is so much lore and all of these characters are so good. Resistance Season 1. Looks like a silly kids show. Anyone else see a pattern here? Of course, we won't know exactly what to expect from Resistance until it premieres on October 7th, but based on this first look, we're pretty dang excited. But what do you folks think? Are you excited about Star Wars Resistance? How do you feel about the cel-shaded art style? Love it. And do you think the series will finally answer all the questions we are still asking about Dexter Jettster? Let's discuss. Be sure to like, subscribe, and mash that little bell to get notified every time we drop a video or go live with the show. And hey, have you checked out Nerdist News What the Friday? It's our pop culture week in review breakdown where we discuss, debate, and then get too heated over trivia. You can check it out on Fridays at 1 p.m. Pacific on ProjectAlpha.com. Use the promo code ALPHA60 to get a 60-day free trial. And if you miss it live, you can always check out the podcast version on iTunes, Spotify, and wherever fine podcasts are found.